Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to, the first build stream of the week. I know that you guys have actually gotten pretty used to us, like, streaming pretty consistently, which is always nice, but no audio. You're not even hearing that?
What about me? Am I in there?
Are you in there? No audio. Do you guys hear anything? I'm showing it going out.
Sergeant, nobody hears everything.
Yeah, it's like, I can hear you. Yeah, okay. So
somebody's trolling.
There's music. I see the music coming through too. Do you hear music? I mean, it's been there. I'll turn it up a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, guys, well, I don't want to turn it up. Actually, I want it down because we cut these down. So I keep it low. Okay. Anyway, what's up, everybody? God, throwing me off, Blondie. Wow, I see how it is. She's already like, now I'm starting to get why the volume for the clicks keeps going lower and lower, because she just can't hear it. That's the problem. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. I know that you guys have. I know that you guys, we missed a stream. It doesn't happen very often. I know you've had a couple streams with Damien doing some game streams. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting his stream. It's been really awesome to see so many people watching that stream, which was actually super cool. I'm very, very excited about the upcoming stuff that we're planning for World of Warcraft Midnight and even for Diablo 4. In fact, the plan is that we're going to finish this build that we're doing today inside of the Fractal Momentum, which I have not seen. It's actually been under this black cover the whole time. And then what we're essentially going to do from there is once we're done with the build and we do the testing, we're actually going to watch the Diablo 4 30th anniversary stream today and get that so we can basically see what's going on with the game stuff. I do want to let you guys know the timeline for this giveaway is going to extend a little bit. A couple things. One, we don't want it to end on an Intel Mod Workshop Day, which is on a Friday. So more than likely, there is a chance it will actually happen on Monday. But if this thing happens with Blizzard, so guys, there's some pretty special stuff that we're actually doing in partnership with Blizzard. If the stuff happens with Blizzard, we actually will more than likely give away 1 or even 2 PCs at the beginning of March. And if that happens, then more than likely we may just let this run till the end of March, and then after that, then we'll do that. And then there'll be a week of a World of Warcraft giveaway, and then a week of a Diablo 4 giveaway. And then afterwards, we would come back with the Tiki. So I'm just like, yeah, it's also Friday the 13th. So I'm just letting you know there might be some weirdness with this. Again, it's our giveaway, and they're under the T's and C's like that. It's fine for us to basically change extensions. It might just go a little bit longer, or it might go just a little bit longer. But all in all, it's so you guys can have more PCs to be given away and stuff like that, which would be cool. So anyway, I want to let you guys know there's some really, really neat stuff going in partnership with Blizzard. We're meeting with them later this week to talk to them about doing some stuff around World of Warcraft Midnight, and then obviously around Diablo 4. Now, that may not happen. Regardless, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're doing on our own just to celebrate Midnight when it launches in early March. But regardless, we might be able to do some cool stuff with Midnight as well, and that'll be super, super cool. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm hoping that we'll get to do a couple builds with them in partnership with NVIDIA, Asus. I've reached out to those two already, and they're already in. So we have some really, really cool stuff that we're cooking up. We're cooking up, which would be great. So anyway, I do want to let you guys know, don't forget, let's head over to, and I don't know why the website changed and all that stuff, but make sure you're linking your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account so that you're entered to win. There is a chance that this is the last week up until Monday to get in and get your giveaway entry squared away. So that way, as you watch and win, you'll basically earning points towards winning this frag box. It's right here on the what is that sound? Do you hear that? Oh, it's the laptop. That's right here on the desk. Intel Core Ultra 285, RTX 5080 Founders Edition. Beautiful system in partnership with Corsair as well, giving away a Vanguard keyboard and a Saber Pro mouse. So it's very, very excited about this. It says, yeah, you said because they changed it, but it must be they being Stream Elements because it wasn't us. Like, our page didn't look like that before. So, oh no. Any romantic plans for you and your wife on Friday the 13th night and Valentine's weekend? I'm picking up our very good friends from the airport who are coming back from Mexico, and then I'm supposed to stream World of Warcraft most of the day. In fact, you guys are hearing this now, Saturday the 14th. My son is going to be at Whistler. My daughter is going to be gone, and so plan is to actually do like a big World of Warcraft day as well. I'm not a huge Valentine's Day fan, so it's like one of those things that all in all, like Brenda really likes chill days on Saturday, so her favorite would be me getting her like a candle, like letting her order whatever food she wants, and she's just basically chills all day and does that sort of thing. So I think that's kind of her idea. We might Friday night go out and get some dinner over at an Italian place that she really likes and just kind of chill then, but we'll see how that kind of turns out. So my friend who means a shaman said you can chatter up all your cool ideas and cooldowns and use whatnot. Well, Figment, they changed Resto Shaman pretty heavily yesterday. So it's all very different. They've completely changed the mechanics around Resto. I don't know if you saw that. What's up, Braxel? So yeah, I'm sure she's trying to figure it out as well, which is actually pretty crazy. Like I said before, all the game streams and none have been Indiana Jones or Ark or any other game Robey said he'd play and finish. Yeah, I didn't stream. I haven't played anything. Literally the last 3 game streams we did Indiana Jones last week, and then we did World of Warcraft. So it's 50-50 between, it's 75-25 between the game I said I would play and the game that I said I was going to play as well. So I haven't broken any promises. It's just then Damien had to chime in. So yeah, he's still doing it. I could have Damien just beat into Indiana Jones, but I don't feel like that's what people want. I'm just saying, Sergeant Nobody. I'm just saying I am completely all about it. Where in the Americas do you live? I live in the Pacific Northwest. So let's try to see what else is going on. I'm trying to think. Friday we are doing, so it's Fractal. It's kind of a Fractal day and a Fractal day on Friday as well. Fractal's going to be the partner with Intel Live Mod Workshop. We're going to be building a PC inside of the Fractal Pop Air. It's a 245K Intel Arc B580 slash Pop Air build with some other Fractal components. Really, really stoked about that. So that should be fun. We're giving that PC away. That'll be given away on Friday. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I think we've kind of gone through the whole thing. Oh, and then also last thing I want to obviously tell you guys about as well is also don't forget about, if you're into building PCs, please make sure that you head over to robeytech.com/deals. Tom has been working really, really hard on this site to make this better and better for you guys. He might just pop some of the top deals in at the very, very midpoint, like here, so you just can kind of see it. Deals that are worth mentioning. First and foremost, there's a 4 terabyte Crucial P310 that's $364.99. That's up $100 per terabyte, which is actually a pretty solid deal. It's probably been the best deal we've seen in a long while. Also over here, this MSI Codex R2. The Intel i5 14.4 with a 2 terabyte NVMe, 32 gigs of RAM, $1,079 for also including an RTX 5060. That's also a really, really solid deal as well. And that's $1,079 over at Newegg right now. So, and I think the last thing that was worth mentioning is over here on GPUs. There's an RTX 5070. Yeah, right here, RTX 5070, 5060 Ti. On sale right now, $519.99, or you can get a 5070 for $619.99 that also comes with a 750 watt PSU. And then of course you also have some baseline ASRock Challengers. AMD continues to be a super solid deal. The problem is that you're seeing there's not a lot of sales at this point. This is an 8 gig 9060, and for literally $100 more, you can get a 5060 Ti. That is 16 gigs. So, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of the better play there. But yeah, anyway, robeytech.com/deals, really, really great place to go and find deals. We're basically trying to collate those like almost daily, and we're updating them on a consistent basis. So Tom's been super, super awesome about that as well. All the RAM. Yeah, unfortunately, the RAM is not good. 5070 is a 5070 good for 4K now. 5070 is a 1440p. Thank God Justin is back. I was thinking the show was going to be rebranded into Damien Tech. Guys, he goes for 2 shows, and all of a sudden, my poor dog gets hurt, and everybody's like, you're dying. You're dying. It's like, oh my Lord. Okay, well, I'll be here for the next 3 shows, okay? I'm here today, I'm here tomorrow, and I'm here on Friday. So yeah, there we go. Maggie's doing better. She had an infected gland, so she's on antibiotics and pain medication. So she should be better. She's like healing. It's still pretty infected, but at least she's under control. A week for me here, my daughter's birthday was Monday. My birthday as well as my grandmother's birthday is tomorrow, as well as Valentine's Day on Saturday. Busy week for sure. Wow, that's crazy. Don't know what you're talking about. Erkzilla says, I don't know what you're talking about. The 5070 is good for 4K. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go on a little bit of a rant here, guys. A little bit of a rant. Okay, Erkzilla. I am never gonna tell you I'm never going to tell you how to do your GPU. If you're playing the games at 4K and that works for you, that is absolutely awesome. I just want to be super clear. The RTX 5070 is not a 4K GPU. NVIDIA does not brand it as a 4K GPU. Nobody brands it as a 4K GPU. It is a 1440p GPU. At 5070, in most of the bigger cinematic titles, it can absolutely not do 4K. Now, if you want to use it for like your CSGOs and your other things like that, 5070 will do absolutely great. But the other thing too is by playing at 4K, you are literally cutting the lifespan of your GPU in half. Now, that is completely your choice, but I want to be super clear. The 5070 is not a 4K GPU. That's the only thing. And Arczilla, if it works for you, that's great. I'm just telling you, the 5070 is not marketed, it was not made, nor is it targeted at 4K. But if it works for you, that's all that matters. I just wanted somebody to hear this. If somebody is hearing this and thinking, I'm gonna go get a 5070 because it's a great 4K GPU, that is not correct. That's what I'm just saying. It is important for me to settle that part of it. So, my dog had a seizure yesterday after we rushed her to the vet. Lots of issues. My wife and I are sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like I said, Erkzilla, if it works for you and you're happy, that is awesome. That's all that matters for your PC, okay? That's it. So I just want to make sure you don't feel like I'm attacking you. That's the part that's really important. Thought Gen 49 equivalent card. Yeah, DJ Techno. Yeah. But the human eye can only see 1080p 30. Wow. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just you want to gaslight me today. It doesn't matter. The thing is that what he was saying is that when they were showing the stuff with if you don't care about how the game feels, fine, use a 5070. Sorry, but the 50, oh, okay, sorry, I thought Eyeless was basically saying what it was. So, okay, anyway. So Zombie, that's very different. So Zombie is saying, yes, the Steam machine is 4K 60. And they actually have a report out that just came out that they actually have most of their games hitting 4K 60 with only a small handful that you actually have to use to modify settings to get it to run at 4K 60. That's because they are using upscaling like a madman, but no frame gen. So 4K 60 FPS using stuff like upscaling and stuff like that, you can do that fairly easily, right? And the other thing too is, and so the thing is that they're running with proof. So again, I'm just saying, does it look as good as it looks if you were running a different GPU or whatever it was? No, but 4K 60 is achievable if you tune down different settings. And what Steam does is Steam works with partners to say, hey, here's the settings you have to adjust. So when I load something on the Steam machine, it will adjust those automatically and run it at 4K 60. GT Beakerman, I think, so here's the deal. I'll give you guys a little hint. We're actually going to be building a Steam machine in March, which will be super fun. We're actually having a lot of fun learning about it and all that sort of stuff. But the idea of running games on Steam and having a Steam OS only thing is actually pretty rad. And I'll be honest, guys, Valve hit it out of the park with the Steam Deck. I don't think there's any reason to doubt that the Steam machine is going to be cool. All right, let's talk about the parts we're putting inside this, because it's been, I don't have a CPU in here. Let me go get it. Oh, it's downstairs because you were using it to film. I think we're using a 9800x3D though, so it's there. We have one in here. Maybe we have one in here. Maybe. Oh, that's a Ryzen 5. I gotta go get the CPU because we were using it for filming yesterday. We have like 4 of those things. I don't know what happened to all of them. Uh-oh. Does that sound like bad music all messed up? Oh, I didn't know the screen went away. Anyway, guys, you guys make it fun. First, I gotta get this to stop doing its thing. And I'm just gonna skip this song because it's terrible. That one's bad too. All right, so starting with CPU. As Solo Doctor, thank you for the thing. Hey, thank you for the program. I'm not very versed in computer knowledge either, but I have a question. I was having issues and prefer to game in my recliner, and I would love to game in my living room. Went away. I plan on getting an 65-inch OLED. What kind of PC spec should I use for a TV with 120 hertz? So if you're going to do 4K 120 hertz on a OLED, you're going to want a 5080 or a 5090. You could do that with a 9700X or a CU Core Ultra 7 265K, 32 gigs or 16 gigs of RAM, ideally 32 gigs. But you're looking at a system that's probably anywhere between $2,500 and $3,500. Landsworth, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, bro. Also, El Solo Doctor, also. I was playing Infamous Second Son on PlayStation 4 and wish I could be getting 4K 60. Dude, El Solo Doctor, that game is good though. 5070 Ti is, so Tokus69 says, is a 5070 Ti good for 4K gaming? Dude, that is right on the edge. You could technically, you could technically do 4K at that. Again, I really think that it's a 1440p card though. That would be ideal. So, anyway, so that's our GPU right there. For the motherboard, given the case, we're going classy today, guys. So we're gonna use the Asus ProArt B650 Creator motherboard, something nice, clean, that'll look really cool inside of this case. It's very, very modest in terms of RGB and all that sort of stuff, so it's gonna be a beautiful looking board. And Cooling Koala's Araxis will hook you up for that. All in all, absolutely amazing motherboard, and it's going to look really, really, really good inside of this case. Keeping things simple today for storage and RAM, just because this is definitely going to be a more performance-based system. We're going to be using Kingston Fury. This is 6,000 mega transfer. This is actually 64 gigs of CL30 RAM. I think for some reason in the parts list he changed it to 32 gigs, but given I was thinking about having this as a creator / gaming PC, especially if you switch the X3D stuff off and you run it off of the X3D turbo mode, then all in all, this is actually a pretty good creator / gaming system as an option there. So we're throwing 64 gigs of RAM in there, and then we have a 2 terabyte Kingston Fury Gen 4 NVMe drive, which would be really, really cool. But so yeah, there it is right there for storage and RAM. So that RAM's like a gajillion dollars. Sorry about that. For the cooler, we're using the Phantom Spirit 120 Digital Evo. So we're gonna have a little bit of screen on there just to make sure it looks good. The colors for this I've already determined are gonna be black and white. So it's gonna be white RGB in there. So it's got like a little bit of a soft glow and all that sort of stuff as well. But yeah, we're gonna just have white digital display so you can check your temps and all that sort of stuff. For power, it's from the team over at Fractal. We're gonna use the Ion 3 1000 watt PSU. So that should be, again, really, really nice cable. Should look super, super clean. And then the last part of this is we're going to use the GeForce RTX 5080 Founders Edition. We're going to see if this balances on top of this. Look at that. There it is, 5080 FE. So it should be a nice, just clean build inside of the case. And let's take a look at the case. I haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Try not to knock anything over. Whoop. Except for the case, apparently. Here we go. You ready, Brian? See how this looks. And there it is. Ooh, wow. That's nice. That is a pretty case. Now this has their performance fans in it. This is a very, very performance-focused case. So again, that's why I didn't do a 360 millimeter AIO. I didn't want to replace the fans or anything like that. I think I have to take it. There it is. So yeah, check out those fans. These are those Fractal performance fans. It's using that same material that you've seen inside of the the Fantex fans that really, like, they're very, very quiet, nice performance, high CFM. So these should be really, really good for feeding and airflow for the case in general. So gonna be beautiful. I'm really excited about how this is gonna look in the end. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. Okay, so there we go right there. There is our case and our build. Yeah, the XL Momentum has capacity for a 360 millimeter. Yeah, 3 Momentum fans is what they have inside of it. Yeah, hence the term Fractal, North Momentum. I should have. I don't know why I didn't put that together. I'm a failure. But this is why we have Brendan in the channel. Okay, so let's get this out of the way, and we'll start our build process right now. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Mostly for gaming, Tolks. I would do, for a 5070 Ti, you could do a 9700X, and that would be perfect. And all in all, then you have the upgrade capacity if you wanted to move from that point in time, and you don't have to spend too much, especially if you're playing at 1440p and 4K, you're not overpaying at that point in time. There we go. Let's pop this out of the side there. Whoa. Oh, that's like hanging off. I got a full sense of security there. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move this over here for now. There we go. I'm gonna give this a little bit over here. There we go. I don't want to pull it off. Okay, there it is. Okay. $97, Blondie said today. I feel like she's challenged. She's back to it. We threw a lot of shade last show, and she's not dealing with it anymore. She's like,
gonna be the highest in a while.
Yeah, I know. It's just like she's all like she's throwing it out there. Space Hobo, thank you. I like it. So here's what I mean. Just very, very basic looking motherboard, nice and black, should look really, really good with the Momentum, which I think will be great. Let's go ahead and throw our CPU in here. I just think if you're spending on a 5070 Ti, you either could take that extra money if you wanted to and put that towards a 5080 if you've already got a 5070 Ti. I mean, if you have the money burning in your pocket, obviously you're going to be at the pinnacle if you do a 9850X3D or a 9800X3D. I just don't feel like it's necessary. So. Yeah, the only thing that's really critical about this that's worth noting the difference between this and the North is the fact that it's got those Momentum fans. So it is a performance-focused Fractal North. Okay, let's do the dad joke real quick. Thank you very much for doing this. What kind of jewelry do rabbits wear? This feels pretty obvious. 14 karat gold. 14 karat gold. Why do I feel like Alex Trebek when the way I read that one? It was just like, oh. 14 karat gold. Zenu with a 9600X combined with a 5060 Ti. Is this a good? So Zenu, 9600X 5060 Ti. That's a great 1440p. That's a great base level 1440p card for sure. That one is actually good. 2 karat diamonds. It could be that too. Yeah, 9850X3D is if budget isn't a concern. If budget is a concern, 9700X would be a good, solid option there. Okay, let's get you're very welcome, Zenu. Let's grab our clicker, our sound here. 97, she says. It's been a while since we put 64 gigs inside of a build. Dude, a 14700K with a 5070 Ti is fine. You don't need to upgrade anything, Toxic. That's great. I would not change anything about that. Going from a 14700, you are doing great. Fractal, actually, I have no kidneys, but I heard they weren't necessary. I don't think you need them anymore, right? Okay, here we go, guys. 64 gigs, top down 97. I'm trying to get Blondie a success here. She needs it. You know, this is she kicked it off with no audio. 90. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Oh, Blondie, I'm sorry. I'm trying very hard here. 96. It was close on that one. 96.3. And we found a peel here. There we go. Nice peel right there. Ooh, there's a peel over here. Have I never used this motherboard? I guess not. First time apparently using this motherboard. There we go. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. That is in. That is in. Let's throw our 2 terabytes in. It was not user error. It was definitely user used it correct. Man, I just really hope that RAM stuff doesn't go on for 2 decades or 2 years. Joshua Wood with the resub. Wow, I have never used this board. I thought this was not a new board. Apparently, this is a brand new board. Wow. Okay, well, glad I'm using it now. Okay, there we go. Got that off. Let's go and grab our stuff. I hope not. I mean, there's not a chance that you're not wrong. I'm just saying I hope not, but we'll see. Yeah, B650 was a while ago. Okay, here we go right here. Thank you very much, Joshua. I appreciate it. It's already been BIOS updated and everything. This has already been benched, all that sort of stuff. We just don't peel anything if we want the peels for the stream. So if Kevin sees it when he's testing it, he makes sure that you guys get the full peel experience. I just thought for sure I'd used this board before. There we go, in. Light base 600. I've built in a lot of Be Quiet cases, Yerzilla, so I'd have to look, and I can't see it right now. Well, Roblon, this one's brand new. Okay, that did not want to come out. Let's use the... Apparently I just needed to use the lttstore.com. You can blame AI, Space Hobo, unfortunately. There we go. Getting that off. There we go. Pop these out. Perfect. Okay, let's grab our cooler. Cooler, 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 cooler. Hey, Space Hobo, here's why. So when companies build companies build AI data centers, they use this thing called HBM, or high bandwidth memory. There are only 3 manufacturers in the entire world, Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron, that make RAM that is compatible for these data centers. Those same 3 companies also make RAM that we use in our consumer PCs. Now, HBM and DDR5 and DDR4 and GDDR6 are actually different RAM, but they make significantly more money off of HBM. So instead of making DDR5, they're making less DDR5 and more HBM. Now, just so you know, all of the memory capacity has already been sold out through all of 2026 and all of 2027. So what we have is we just have a shortage, and that shortage creates a price increase. So that is what AI has to do with DDR5 RAM prices. And he probably just said that, yeah, there you go. So I don't know if that, I think, did I say the exact same thing Araxnus said? I'm assuming he did. I did. Because that's what it has to do with. Wow, this is a fancy box. It's got black stuff. I don't know. It's all, like, instead of white, it's black. Yeah, but that seems like toxic. That seems like a lot of money to spend for not a lot of. I mean, at Battlefield 6, again, it feels like there's some other things you may be able to do to make that better versus spending money on what is almost a side grade. Not, especially at 1440p. You're talking about, yeah, your 1% might go up by what, 3 to 4%? Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, it's all allocated. Yeah. That might be a better way to put it. But allocated means that it's sold. In other words, those companies have guaranteed even if AI bubble bursts, they still have to pay for it. Shar, it's a little bit of its luck of Shar asked, he's like, what's the proper way to ask questions? If you want to guarantee your question get asked, you can basically use bits because then it highlights it. Outside of that, and then I'll for sure answer it. That's the best way to confirm that it's going to get answered. But the other thing too is you can just do what most people do and just kind of risk it for the biscuit. And if I see it, I try to answer it. Okay, so there we go. We're there. Good. Where's our box? There it is. Brian, let's show this. Gotta make sure. There you go. Is there any motherboard? Okay, so Shazar asks, is there any motherboard that all the PC lanes are 16x and don't drop along with SATA ports? Oh, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Usually if you go to higher end boards like X870 or some more expensive Z890 boards, that's usually where you see that less. Yeah, Araxis plays that game quite a lot. So usually the higher end motherboards, you have less of that issue. Yeah, I know. Last time you guys freaked out when I did the sound effects. You like even Brian wasn't a fan of them. He said, let's just do that once. You've never heard risk it for the biscuit till today? Yeah, a lot of times if you ask those questions, sometimes they just end up being shorts, like we do that too. So Blondie just flags them and they end up being shorts. But I still answer them here if I can. Yeah, this is why I have the text in chat, because they can go look that stuff up. People like Araxnus and etc., so they can give you a better recommendation. I don't know all that off the top of my head. Hey guys, don't forget we have the giveaway over on YouTube, and if we get a level 5 hype train, which we had an opportunity not that long ago. I think we saw normal people. I know some people. GL Rods, by the way, thank you for the Prime sub. And then Joshua Wood did tier 3, bro. Thank you very much, man. I know that Landsworth did his. Usually Zenu has done his at this point in time. So when they do their stuff, not that they have to, but I know some of them have already dropped subs. You can enter to win your. We can hopefully get a hype train. Yeah, 2 p.m. Kamikaze. I'm trying to watch it after the stream today. We'll watch it here on the stream. And Falcon is here, loving the hyping of the trains. What's up, Falcon? Guys, everybody give a shout out to Falcon. The big spawn. There's, oh, never mind. Zenu dropped him now. Thank you. Oh, 20, dude. Whoa, bro. Okay, well, Falcon, Zenu just dropped 20. Falcon didn't drop any. Sorry, he doesn't have to. So that's the thing. But all in all, like, if you guys want to get in on that, dude, there you go. We could hit level 5 just with Zenu's alone. We just need to get a couple more people to do it. I hear you, BC. Well, you could try and enter to win the giveaway we're running right now, bro. Thank you, Zenu, as always, and never expected, but always appreciated. never mind. Falcon did. He just... Thank you very much, Kelt. Again, never expected, but so thank you. Okay, guys, we are definitely going to hit a level 5 hype train. All we got to do is just go. If somebody else, we just need a couple more people to drop gifted subs or prime subs or bits, and we'd be at level 5 and do that giveaway. Thank you. Thank you very much, Falcon. I really do appreciate it. That's awesome, Robin. Who else can drop some subs real quick so we can get, or subs or things so we can get that level 5? Akiran dropping it. Let's see what we can do, guys. It can't be Falcon and it can't be Zenu. We can do this, guys. It's already going to be level 5. There it is right there. There's the hype train. D-Matt, thank you for the 500 bits. There's the hype train. Let's see what level we're at. We're probably already at level 5. Yeah, so we're almost done. We need literally like 3 more subs or something to hit level 5, to finish level 5. Let's get it done, guys, and then we'll unlock that giveaway. And then remember, if we get to level 6, we give away a 1 terabyte NVMe. Level 7, we give away 2 terabytes. Level 8, we start giving away DDR5. He's closer. Okay, there we go. Everything's good there. Let's take this off. Perfect. Let's throw our stuff on there. The hype, what is the highest level? I think it's like level 25 or something like that. Somebody knows that. But it's like level 100. I don't know what it is. But it's a lot. And it's, I think there's only been a couple people who've ever done it. I do not think I will ever be one of them. But then again, I don't want to sell myself short. But I'm just saying, no expectations. 240. 240. Robey, have you seen your Jay's video on paste applications? And will you change your way? I haven't seen the most recent one. What did he say? I'll have to watch it. I do know this works. Okay, there we go, level 5, so we've hit that, so we're gonna do the giveaway. Now, guys, we're moving towards the 1 terabyte NVMe drive, so if we wanna unlock that, now that's what we're working on right now. Duber, don't worry, Mr. McDad, we're gonna watch that on the stream today. After we finish the build. We're gonna watch that today. If you wanna watch it here, if you don't wanna wait, all good. My buddy Josh Kerwin is one of the marketing leagues on Diablo 4. Oh, okay, that was weird. Highest hype train is 111. If you guys want to go for it, we'll give away some 5090s. No, the screw didn't break. I just didn't have the top one on. Whoa, Sleepwalker dropping 10 gifted subs, guys. We're almost to that 1 terabyte NVMe. There we go. Beautiful. I love this. I love this cooler. Okay, so there we go. This has got the kind of more subdued RGB. Yeah, 160,000 active subscriptions. I don't even know what I would do with that, guys. Dude, you do that so much, man. I really appreciate it. It's giving credit, Braxel, because I've seen it go up. It continues to go up, so people are getting credit. Matt Admiral, thank you for the Prime sub. Guys, we're almost to the 1 terabyte. I can ask Stream Elements to say that, ask if it gets credit, but I'm seeing the number go up. Marabor, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, bro. Thank you very much. There it is. Toasty Markov, 10 gifted subs. Whoa, what is going on? People want the 2 terabyte today. Sergeant Soldis, 5 gifted subs. You guys, thank you so much, man.
They might be looking after that RAM.
They might be, yeah, they might want the RAM today. Look at the hype train you started, Zenu and Falcon. He loves the hype train. He always makes jokes about it every time I get to see, Kelt, which is not often enough, guys. I'll be honest.
I know, I was hoping we could hang out at CES, but it was just way too brief.
They're aiming for the 5090 giveaway? Dude, look, I'm all about it, guys. I will find something awesome to give away. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hey, randomized mic. Oh, you fixed it. Oh, is it? Oh. Hype train level 7. There it is. 2 terabyte NVMe unlocked. Now we're moving towards DDR5 now. Okay, let's throw this in here. And that, like always, it just ends up being just the right height, which is great. Wow, J Cuz, 10 gifted subs. Wow. Xanu dropping 1,000 bits.
Everybody's being crazy generous
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much for all your generosity, guys. Thank you. It means a lot, seriously. Okay, now we're almost to now we're almost to DDR5 RAM. So we would give away, so it upgrades and it stacks, and then we'll always let the person choose if they want if they want a 2 terabyte over DDR5 or whatever it was, they can do that too.
I thought it didn't stack.
It doesn't stack.
Okay, you just said it did.
No, sorry, it doesn't stack. So in other words, if you, but like if people were like, I really wanted the DDR5, or sorry, I really wanted the NVMe, and they're like, I have DDR5, they can choose to do that. I can't see what that is. It does not stack. Okay, it's the bottom one. Okay, so we're gonna plug this into the bottom one down here, guys. There we go. So we're gonna plug this one in right here, which is our thing. 2 minutes, guys. I'm just gonna shove that in there. There we go. Checking something real quick just to make sure everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, so guys, just as a reminder, we are going to be doing we'll watch the Diablo 4 event post the build stream. So we're going to finish the build stream and then we'll actually watch the Diablo 4 stream. So we will watch it after we build the PC and stuff and do our things, and then we'll watch it for sure. I wish that it's unfortunate. I told Blizzard not to. I was like, look, I'm a big deal. Don't put it on top of my stream, but they didn't listen, guys. I'm sorry. Well, guys, we are at 2 minutes. We are halfway to the level, we're halfway to the DDR5. We've unlocked a 2 terabyte NVMe. I know, Braxel, I agree. Jeez. Okay, guys. Motherboard's ready. So total 1x, it depends on the games you play. You can actually have that system last a whole lot longer. It just really comes down to the point that we always make is it lasts as long as it does what you want it to do. Yes, and I am planning on going to Landsworth, dropping 5 more gifted subs. Dude. There we go. Seven more until level 8. Just got to get 7 more subs. Okay, we'll peel the screen at the very end. Oops, I forgot to put that in there. Yeah, sub with Prime, it counts too, guys, and it gets you extra entries towards the PC giveaway. Whoa, Zenu dropping 10 more. There it is, DDR5 unlocked. Now, this is a base kit of DDR5. If we get to level 9, Cosmic joining 7 more subs. Okay, so if we get to level 9, then you'll have the choice of DDR5 or an RTX or an RX 9060 XT, okay? So you'll have the choice. So now it basically goes up to if we get to level 9, it goes to RX 9060 XT 8 gig. If it gets to level 10, it goes to a 16 gig. So now we are moving towards a GPU, which would be an awesome thing too. So and all in all, just letting you guys know, we're moving towards it. If we get to level 10, we'll give away a 9060 XT 8 gig. Yes, and so Raxus, that is a big year for Blizzard. We have the State of Play that I want to watch on Hearthstone, which we might watch right after the Diablo one. We have the Diablo 4, so Cataclysm. We have Midnight. We have Overwatch, which we're playing on Friday. We also, it's so much for Blizzard, which is be good. When you complete level 9, yes, you have to complete level 9. Level 9, we get upgraded kit of DDR5, so it goes from like a Patriot to like a G Skill. Level 10, we give away a 9060 XT 8 gig. Level 11, 9060 XT 16 gig. Then we'll go to a 5060. Do the Drew, dropping 10 gifted subs. So it starts upgrading GPUs at this point in time. Yeah, I know. I don't think that BlackRock Wednesday, I don't think they're going to actually show that soon though. Okay, so let's start stripping the case while we're still on hype train, guys. Maybe we will hit 110. I get what you're saying, Berg. I mean, it's like, if we just have to get to level, we just have to get to level 10. I don't know which one's easier. I think what I'm saying is confusing, sorry. It really is a beautiful case. Guys, we're almost at I think level 12 is the highest hype train I've ever had. Well, that's level 12. Cy Swan, thank you for the gifted sub. If we want to get to level 12, that'd be amazing. That would be like break my record. I didn't think that would be possible. Whoops. One day I'd like to see like a level 20 or 25. That'd be crazy. Yeah, 50 would probably be a 5090. There we go. Undone here. Let's pull off the front. That's also a great case too. We've done some of those as well as Zenult. But I have to say, Fractal's always in the chat. Well, we're minute 35, guys, and we're right here. Oh, 20 gifted subs from Koala. What? Wow. Okay, guys, we are so close to level 10. Which would be G skill. This is crazy. We could hit level 10. And that was 20 from him. Okay, this could be it. We could actually do. And then level 11. Oh, that was 5. I thought it said 20. Oh, sorry. I thought it said 5. I was like 5. Okay. Anyway, I'm still pretty appreciative of that. Zenu dropping 500 more bits. 49 seconds, guys. 49 seconds. And we give away a kit of G-Skill. And then it's on to 9600 XT. 5. Oh, it's 99. 99. 99. Sorry, I keep saying that because it's like 1%. We're like 1%. 1%. Who's going to make it go over? It's at 1%. Bits count. 10, 9, okay, good. Woo, there it goes. Okay, so there it is. Oh, wow, okay, all sorts of people gave it to the other side. It just took a little while for it to hit. Okay, guys, we are at level 10, so we're now giving away G-Skill. Next one is a 9060 XT 8 gig. 9060 XT 8 gig is the next. All we got to do is finish level 11. 4 minutes and 39 seconds. We're going to continue to build because I don't want this. I want to get to the Diablo thing too. You guys, thank you. I just want to say thank you. It means a lot to me. I never take it for granted. You guys are an awesome community. Thank you for supporting our giveaways, things like the support from Falcon and so many other guys. The show just continues to grow and grow and grow, and you guys are a large part of that. So, yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for being so amazing and continuing to support us here. It means a lot. And continuing to be on the show, continuing to come week after week, all that sort of stuff. That's all you guys. So thank you. Even though Sergeant Nobody said that I bailed on you. And somebody thought I died. Oh, where did I put I forgot to put get the hardware. We got to get to level 11, guys, if we wanted to unlock the GPU. And here is... It's a beanbag, Brian. I'm so excited about this. I'm looking pretty good for a dead guy. Okay, I'm gonna hold this. The cooler's cool though. Don't drop the Mobo. Oh man, come on. Whoa! Bernadette dropping 10 gifted subs. Trying to unlock that GPU now. We gotta finish this level. Sorry, Blondie, one more level. We have to finish level 10. So make it to level 11. Sorry, Blondie. We're unlocked G-Skill right now. Basically, G-Skill DDR5. I think these are them because there's 9 of them. Thank you, Bernadette. It's okay, Blondie. I know sometimes I spring these things on you. She's like, I try to stay up with you, Robey. Okay, here we go. We can do it, guys. I'm trying to see if we can get to level 12. Level 12 would be if we get to level 12, and you guys will start to see it here pretty soon, that we are going to break the record. We're going to break the record for most hype train. Hypedest hype train? The most hyped trainedness? El Solo Doctor, 5 gifted subs, taking it to 50%. We're gonna the hypediest of the hyped trains. You guys are showing Falcon the true hype train. Cetrel dropping 5 gifted subs. I don't even know what to do with this anymore. DMAT dropping 5 gifted subs. We are literally about to give away a GPU. I already saw it, Kurosaki. I saw that. That was actually pretty cool. It was rad. You're not wrong. Falcon Northwest seeing all of the hyped trains, guys. You're giving him full education and hyping of the trains. 19 seconds, 17, 16, 15. We got it, just a fiver. A fiver will probably take, 7. Sorry, 7. It's got to take 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Whoa! War Dog 3, 2. Oh, it's over. It's over. It went over. It went over. Okay, okay. Now we're giving away a 9060 XT. Now it's time to go to a 9060 XT 16 gig. Wow. I think we'll start seeing the, hey, you're going to break the record here pretty soon. I thought it was 12. So we'll see what you guys decide to do, but we've unlocked the GPU giveaway, 8 gig 9060 XT. Yeah, no, it's the 90, we now have the 9060 XT, Blondie. It's the 9060 16 gig if we get to this one. No, it's an 8 gig right now. Hold on, guys, my wife is texting me. She's probably like, okay, never mind, she's not dead. She just had to text me, and I was like, wait, what's going on?
Evans. I was able to feed a tiger today because of the irresponsible.
Okay. Okay, so we got all that in. Everything's in now, guys. All the stuff is done. Now we're gonna pull all our cables back. Oh, okay, this is interesting. We might have to run them under the motherboard, Brian. Might do some motherboard. This is BTF. No, it's not. It's not BTF. But we might still run them back behind the motherboard anyway, just to keep it clean. Massage effect, there it is. It looks like we're just gonna give away an 8 gig. I don't know, you guys, up to you. Yeah, these ones, there's only one. Looking at the holes for this, we only have one real hole here. So I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna try and do is run these over and under. Thank you for the one gifted sub there, F18 Soccer, S18 Soccer. Okay, so now let's grab this. Quarter Jack, Quacker Jack, not Quarter Jack, Quacker Jack. Drop in 5 gifted subs. We still got 2 minutes and 14 seconds. I don't want to count you out yet. There we go. What we're doing right now is we're just basically loosening the top screws here. And we're going to use that to help us get these back behind this motherboard here, which will be flat enough. So we just want to make sure that we have a really clean looking build here. Go. Well, at 45 streak, man. Crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and just zip tie these. $41 subs to level 12, guys. That's 16. That's going to 16 terabytes. Or sorry, 16 gigs. That'd be a massive 9060 XT. I'd be like, what is that one about? Do you think dual fan mounted CPU coolers? I don't think so, no. Trying to get this to be on the other side here. There we go. Okay, there we go, guys. So now all of the cables are run back behind, so they're nice and hidden now. There you go, guys. Hype Train level 11. Thank you very much for being so incredible. Blondie, if you want to start the giveaway for that, let's give people a little bit of a chance to kind of catch their breath. We'll start it at 15 after. Give them the rules on what they need to do to be eligible to get in on that, and then go from there. You guys, good job. Thank you very much. And then the winner will have the choice in terms of what they want to do. Okay, Blondie, they can choose between the NVMe, the RAM, the NVMe, the RAM, or the GPU. That's up to them, because some of them may need one of those over the other ones. It's a 9060 XT 8 gig, correct? Okay, Brian. There we go. Nice and clean. How's that look, right? Can't really see, like you can't really see any of the cables, which is good. So what we did is we ran those cables behind directly, so it's nice and clean and out of the way there for you. Now I'm going to do one more part here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to run one more cable up and in. So that's going to take a little bit of work. And then this is to just plug in our RGB. Well, maybe the better thing. Never mind. I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to start doing, Brian, is taking our front panel connect. So this is the RGB connection from our AIO, our air cooler. So it's going to come out right here. That's going to plug in right over here on this plug right here. There we go. Okay, so there's that. This right here is the USB for the screen for the air cooler. That's going to come up right here. We got two USB down here. Plug that in right there. Okay, so the air cooler is now completely hooked up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our cables for the case. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this down here, and then we'll do the other parts real quick. You can see me unscrewing down there, Brian. I'm just trying to get the... Huh? Oh, I'll rewind it. There we go. Okay, so we're just doing that to... Okay, so now, next up, guys, we're going to start managing all of our front panels here. First one is This is your fan header for your momentum fans. Just gonna run that one. Find a fan controller, fan header right here. There we go. Those are all daisy chained and ready to go. Next up, can't really see it, it's over here, Brian. HD audio cable. Brandon, can we please tell them to stop making these multicolor? If these could all be black or all white, that would be huge. I'm just saying, it's a little touch. It's the only thing I would say. I would love to see all black, all single color. It's such a polished case. Okay, next up. Also, non-front panel, non-unified front panel. Brandon, it'd be interesting to know, like, what is the cost difference? It just makes the build just that much easier. Ooh. Okay, so this will go power plus and minus, and then right next to it. That one. Power minus is going to be right next to it. I don't think I'm plugging these in the right one. Okay. No, I wasn't. When you try and do this blind, not a good idea. There we go. That's weird. That is the front panel. Okay, and then right next to that is the front panel power switch. There we go. Okay, so there's all those. Okay, next up we got our USB 3.2, Brian. Or USB 3, sorry. This is gonna go right here. Come out just like this. Oh, crud, did I bend it? It's not quite at the same angle. It's not bent.
Braxel Robey said he was going to cover me for that $50, so you might want to talk to him.
I think I pushed these two down. I think I pushed them down because of the angle. I cannot tell. It looks like I can't tell. It's too hard to see. Looks like it's fine. I don't understand. It's not quite plugging in. There you go. Okay, got it in. Okay, so that's that one. Then the last cable is our USB 3.2 or USB-C connection. It's gonna go right here. Actually, we'll have it go from the bottom and up. There we go. Okay, got it all in. Hold on one sec, guys. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. It was we got like a weird call that looked like it was an emergency services call, and I was like, what? But it looks like it's no big deal, so we're gonna ignore it. Hopefully nobody died. Brian doesn't want to show his mug, dude. I don't think you guys are ready.
I'm fine with it. If I gotta stare at it, you guys do too.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our cable management done for this. We're really close to this build, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is this is just about cleaning stuff up. I mean, we can put it on the front camera. You can see it. You can see Brian. You guys want to see Brian? Just don't like. You guys are gonna destroy the mystery. That's all. If you're even ready. There we go. Yeah, okay, here we go, guys. Here's Brian. Don't scream. Did you switch it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just late. That's Brian.
We are inseparable.
We are. That's it. That's Brian right there. It's B-R-Y-A-N, just so you guys know. Brian.
Yep. Hello, everyone.
That's Brian. Yep, that's the one who films all the time.
I guess I should turn my mic on. But yeah, been with Robeytech for 6 years.
Yep, he's been there since the beginning. Actually, before we even thought we would actually make anything out of this.
I remember, I think you and I were both in the back seat. And
Yep.
we were like on our way to go hike something.
Yep.
And you were like, I've got this idea for a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got some cameras.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we are.
He waved right at you, Ordy. That's who he was waving at, like you specifically. By the way, Braxel says you no longer owe him $50, dude.
Oh.
And now he has a crush on you.
Is Brian taller? I don't think so. We're about the same height.
We're about the same height, yeah. I have no idea. Well, guys, now that you've destroyed the mystery, is it like that movie, Notting Hill, where, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you had a vision of who this was?
Here's what Robey sees.
This is what Robey sees, and why I'm so desperate to be done with this show. Just kidding. That is not true. Brian's awesome. He's been a good friend. There's the front camera, yeah. That's the front camera, and that's what you guys, this is what I see. No, it's not worth overclock. Not anymore. Overclocking your game for PC, it's like for all the instability as it starts to degrade over time. Oh, I know. But it's some people, this is the first time seeing Brian. Yeah, you can do the giveaway right now, Blondie, if you wanted to.
If anybody's interested, because it is kind of strange. Like I've got, this is what I call Scarecrow because it's got like arms going on, and like that's where I have my light and FX3 battery, gimbal, monopod, and then I've also got this Steam Deck on a belt. I don't know if you guys can see that. But
This is how he controls all of the stuff. Oh, it's gone now, dude.
oh, we're done.
They're doing a giveaway.
We're doing a giveaway.
It's like, yeah, all of our focus is now gone.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
We'll see you in a few minutes when you guys. But yeah, he does a lot. Like, there's been a lot of innovation to make this show happen that Brian's come up with. Thank you for showing it, Brian. I appreciated it.
So we hang out with our community so often. That,
Yeah, we do.
You know, it makes sense for me to say hi every once in a while.
Agreed. Only every once in a while. We don't want him taking the community away from me.
And then it's back to the cellar.
It's back to the cellar. Back to the cellar with you, Brunhilde. There's the tickets going, guys. Okay, what we're working on right now is just making sure the machine we're done is proud enough for Fractal to be like, I'm so glad we sent that system to him. There we go. There we go, right there. Perfect. Okay, last little part of this now. Now we're just, hey, Brian's doing what he said he was gonna do. Eating a sandwich. Aw, thanks, Brendan. You're too kind. Always want to make sure your cases look good. Give you guys feedback so you guys can continue. Rising tide floats all boats, as I like to say. Almost done. Okay, there we go, guys. That should be nice and clean now. Do one more zip tie there, and then we're good. Okay. Okay, there we go, guys. Build is solid. There we go.
It's always great hanging out with you guys. Happy to be a good sport. If we ever get the chance, like we're out at some of these conferences and conventions, just come up and say hi.
Yeah, for sure. We love that. Makes us feel like we're not doing this by ourselves. We're like, ah!
If I'm sweaty and running around.
Oh, Koala 21. That's amazing. That's congratulations, Koala 20. Big supporter of the channel. Thank you very much. Awesome. Okay, so there we go. How's that look from that looks from a cable management standpoint? It looks pretty clean, right? I have to say. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. Get it caught up.
For those of you interested, the sandwich was it's a workhorse, right? It's just bread, mayo, meat. You know, it's just no cheese, just getting the job done.
You got to give Brian his credit too, because Brian is just as big a part of making these streams happen as I do. Okay, there it is. Brian, we're cooking, dude. All we got is GPU and PSU. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this peel. Koala dropping 5 more gifted subs. Wins a GPU, drop some subs. You're amazing, Koala. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you got Brian sandwich lore. Okay. So we're about 3/4 of the way through this build. I did want to let people know a couple things because we have, way more people here than we typically, that have joined us since then. First and foremost, don't forget to link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account so you can be eligible to win this beautiful Core Ultra 285/RTX 5080 system that we're giving away from the folks at Falcon Northwest and in partnership with Corsair as well. That is also coming with a Corsair Vanguard keyboard and Saber Pro mouse. It's a $5,000 gift pack. You have more time to enter. It's going to be right now the closing will either be Monday, but if we end up doing all this Blizzard stuff, it'll actually be the end of March. End of February. So because we'll have 2 PCs we're going to give away back to back over the course of a week, which will be awesome, and you'll be entering those the same way. So that should be incredible. It's all just dependent on what we do in terms of that stuff. The other thing too is I also want to remind you as well, if you are looking at this and you're wanting to build your own PC, one of the things that we do here at Robeytech is we basically try very hard to get you guys the deals. So if you go to robeytech.com/deals, we have deals, the best deals on DDR4, DDR5, on NVMEs, and on GPUs, which are the most expensive things right now. For instance, if you look over here at this SSD, there's a Patriot 4 terabyte P310 that's on sale from B&H Photo for $364.99. That's actually a really good price right now, given where prices have been. And then if you're really looking to get into the hobby, this pre-built deal, there's actually an MSI Codex P2 that has a 1440/RTX 5060 from NVIDIA. It's got 2 terabyte SSD, 32 gigs of RAM, and that's on sale for $1,079 over at Newegg. And then if you want to build your own PC, we got you covered there too. If you go over to robeytech.com/deals, dude, it's like, okay. If you go to deals and you go to PC DIY deals, we've put together whole systems for you at $1,000 and sub $1,000 for you to build yourself that are all spec'd out great for 1080p. And both at actually with the ARC B580, you could do 1440p with both of these if you really wanted to. And these are available for you, all the parts and links. So robeytech.com/deals, guys. We spend a lot of time making sure those are good. We're just trying to be a destination for you as that. I am cap out. What does that mean, Zenu? I'm sorry. So anyway, guys, we try very hard. So make sure that you bookmark the page because especially if you're trying to do a PC DIY system at all. Okay, so everything here is looking good, solid. Let's get ready to drop our GPU in, which I will tell you, man, with the Fractal builds, the FEs always look so good. There we go. Oh, you actually capped out? That's crazy. I didn't know there was a cap. Well, there you go. There's a cap at 1,000.
That's the thing?
That's a thing. Well, there you go, dude. Zenu's capped out. But Zenu was pretty high last time, and unfortunately Zenu did not win. Dude, the guy who won last time had like 3 tickets. So you never know, right?
Brutal.
So you actually just never know. Okay, so let's get that out. Beautiful card. Yes. I like how he's like, Undersworld says, I'm right behind you with 77. Dude, you do not know. That's the thing, right? Like, it's a raffle, so there's always, you never know. Could be, there is no guarantee that you'll win. Okay, here we go, guys. Right here, beautiful GPU. Let's pop it down here. Oh, that looks so good. That's the thing about this GPU looks so good with the right clean aesthetic. I love that song. Whoa, it's not even playing my... Don't go away. I want to listen to this song again. Don't be a jerk. There we go. I was like, what? I want my song. Okay. There we go. Okay, card is in. Looks good. Beautiful looking build. I think this is going to be a very nice looking build. Whew, that looks so good. Okay, let's flip it over. Yeah, I always love this card inside of this case. Okay, let's grab our Fractal Ion 3 Gold, 1000 watt PSU. That cooler is the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 Digital Evo. And it looks really clean when it's all said and done. There we go. I love the unboxing experience for this. It's like a nice little, it's got like a whole like build unboxing experience here. There's our PSU cable, screws. There we go. Yeah, I think this is going to be, I just like this is just such a great, I like the unboxing experience for this PSU. The cables are great. So I'm expecting it's going to look great. Great. I don't need a lot of cables for this either, because there's no SATA cable, nothing.
That thing that you were going to watch, was that it too?
Yeah, we're going to watch it after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to watch it after the build's done. Okay, here we go. There's our CPU cable. I agree, Dorian. Yeah, they are very easy to work with. There we go. There we go. Okay, we don't need the CPU one. Just need the 24 pin. There we go. And then we need the 16 pin. SATA. I must have left it in the other bag. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is the CPU. Okay, I left it in the other bag. It just wasn't looking very well. It'd help if I looked better in so many ways. Not just in looking, but also looking. Yes, for sure I'm playing the robot cat. I can't remember the name of the cat, but yes, I'm playing the cat. Oh, there it is, right there. Literally blind. Literally blind. There we go. There's our cables. There we go. There we go, right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this to the center. Oops. I like the design. The design of this PSU is also really nice. So, there we go, right there. How are we doing likes on YouTube, guys? I think the reason, I just saw a dip in our number, but the reason I think we saw this is because the Diablo thing is going on right now. So. 148, 149, we're about to hit it. Okay, here we go. Oh, never mind. Use a. Ow. I'm not strong enough apparently. Need to get that grip strength up. So we'll start it with this one and then finish it with the WoW stick. Because the magnet. Fika, thank you. YouTube goal reached. If you want to go ahead and do that giveaway there, Blondie. Just as a reminder, guys, for fulfilling giveaways, because it always takes time. We have all the paperwork and all that sort of stuff that has to go with it. It's 4 to 6 weeks, okay? Thank you, King OJ. What happened there? That was weird. There we go. Okay. Okay, GPU, PSU is in, 3 cables there. Yeah, these are so easy and malleable, which is what I really like about them. There we go. Okay, perfect. Center it. Actually, we're gonna lift it anyway. Okay, first one is our 24 pin. Come out right here. Nice and clean looking cable there, which I love. Next thing we're gonna do is our ion, our single 16 pin or 12 or single CPU cable. There we go. Clean there. And then the last cable is our 16 pin. Dude, this cable is all, hold on. Twist it all up. Just want to make sure this cable isn't overly twisted. There you go. There we go. Trying to reach and do this blind. There you go, got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we have all our cables in. Let's go ahead and do our cable management and be done. I missed the comment, it sounds like. What was the comment, Araxnus? Okay. Had some dad joke behavior. There we go. One more here. We're just pulling this down to make sure it's super clean. There we go. I prefer to just do normal, like the thing is they're nice enough like just standard cables now that I don't feel like I need to use extensions. There are some cases, like for instance the Doom PC we're doing on Monday, where I'll use cable extensions, right? But I don't feel like it's necessary. Yeah, Doom is the build Monday. We actually have the GPU. Do I have a tie down at the bottom per chance? I have one sort of there. There we go. Okay, so there's that. I had to like unplug all of these cables because I wanted to make sure they weren't twisted. And they end up looking, I want them to look nice. So it's a little bit of extra work, but that's because these cables are so malleable. So you have some fun with them, which is actually pretty cool. Okay. So it actually ends up like with a cleaner look because of it. There we go. And last cable here.
Robey, did you ever do Maddie's hair with zip ties for pigtails?
Yeah, one time actually, and Brenda got mad. Because she was like, I'm going to cut her hair when I put it in there. I thought it was funny, and I was going to do it as an Instagram post, and Brenda got super mad at me. So it never made it on Instagram. Okay, there we go. All of it's done, cable managed. Very clean. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's all of them. That looks good. Very clean looking cable management right there. Okay, let's put the parts, let's put this build back together. Do some quick Yeah, we can do a parts list real quick. Why don't we talk about the parts that we put inside of the build there? So we have a Ryzen 7 9800X3D. We also put in an Asus ProArt B650 Creator motherboard, the NVIDIA RTX 5080 FE GPU, Kingston Fury Renegade 2TB NVMe drive. We actually did Kingston Fury 2x32 6000 mega transfer DDR5 CL30 kit, so 64 gigs of RAM. The Fractal North Momentum, the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 Digital Evo, the Fractal Ion 3 1000 watt PSU, all inside of the Fractal North Momentum case, guys. And that is what we have right here. We start to put it back together. Very clean looking build. I think anybody would be proud to have this build in their place. Just a very clean build. I mean, everybody would be proud to have a Robey cat. Oh, there we go. And there it is. Beautiful looking system. Just gotta say, that is so clean, dude. That is so clean. Everything's like right angles, like it just looks. That looks so good. We're just gonna make it white for the colors. Yeah, this should be totally fine. We don't really need a rear fan. This should be with the air cooler and the air cooler basically pushing air through. We don't really need a rear fan. Don't need to slow anything down. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at our cable management, our zip tie account. Should be small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Even today, and it's an even 20. Beautiful. Oops. There we go. Let's do our inner peel here, Brian. I think there's an inner peel. Yeah, there is. Oh, there's still an outer peel, guys. Okay, let's get this plugged in. Plugged up. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Let's throw this down. Dad joke request, got it. And then we'll do the dad joke request real quick and then turn it on. Hopefully it's better than the last one. Last one was pretty bad, Brian.
Yeah.
Last one was pretty bad. What do you call a snowman in the summer? What do you call a snowman in the summer? Brian.
A puddle.
A puddle with a dream. Oh man, a puddle with a dream. I went all 20K. I went all it's posting. Too big to fail. Oh, there we go. I like that one. I like that one. Okay, looks like we're still finishing the will it post. Make sure all my things are on here. We're on US. We're on Wi-Fi. Okay, here we go. Will it post? That is the question, sir. Here he goes. 3, 2, 1. Is it even on? Oh, that was weird. Did I put it in the right place? Because that's what it looks like right here. Did I plug it into the right? Did I literally put the front thing? This is not a fail of will it post, by the way, guys. I put it in the wrong header.
I mean, it's not going to post in its current state, so I guess.
It's different than will it be a mistake. It's
Gotcha.
will it post as if it's broken, but I just didn't put the headers in the right spot. Yeah, that's why. There we go. Oh man, that is quiet. That is quiet, which I like. Oh, did you bring a level? Brian said no. We're just waiting for it to post. There it goes. There it is, right there. It is posted, guys. Just hit yes. Okay, so now we're inside of here. We're going to turn on DOCP and then hit F10. Yes, okay, so now we are going into the OS. Going to set our colors quickly to white. Actually, you know what? Gold, yellow might actually look like a gold because it's like it will match the Pro Art and then with a little bit of white. Or we could do white. What do you think?
Dealer's choice. I don't. It's not really.
He has no opinion.
Yeah.
He's given up on life.
We did just do a white build on Friday.
Yeah, so we'll. So you think gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Araxis, this is a more of a creator-focused PC. Somebody who also games and also does video editing. You just need to make sure that you turn off the gaming, the X3D Turbo setting. Actually makes the 9800x3D much better at creator applications. Oh, are you just broken? There we go. Broken. Okay, here we go. We are in. Wow, I've never seen this in my AC. Oh, because it's Pro Art. Does this not use Armor Crate? Oh, it does, okay. Okay, so we have Pro Art here for this, which is interesting, something you guys don't see a lot of here. Nothing we need to update there. Let's go to RFX. Okay, we're gonna go to like more of a gold. Oops, static.
There's one stick that I don't think is responding.
Really?
Yeah, it's been solid green for a while the other one was RGB, like rainbow.
Oh, that's underneath, yeah. It's not quite the gold I'm looking for either. Oh yeah, it is. It's green. That's weird. I don't know. I think almost. Let's see if we can get a different. Do this here. I need to go back to this display settings. I bet you if I reset, it should go right there. Display settings. Duplicate. Keep. 1440p. 150. Okay, let's go more of it, even a more. That's like a pretty dark. I want it to be like almost like a matching to their kind of gold. What do you think of that? Or do you think just white?
Gold is super hard to get with RGB because of the illumination.
Yeah.
Like gold kind of requires reflection in a bunch of different colors, like hues of green and yellow and but yeah, that one stick is still just staying green.
Yeah, I'll check it when I
Okay.
reboot it. Do you like the white better?
It's more bluish.
Okay, so what I can do here, I can go to the blue and you turn it down to like 180 and it'll be like more of a,
Yeah. It's closer to the NVIDIA white.
oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is. It's more of the NVIDIA white. Let's see if it reboots. I might have a RAM stick with a broken color thing. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we've got white there. Oh, I need to download the thermal. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Copilot. What am I doing? Thermalright. PS 120 digital. Digital. Just need to download the Thermalright software. Download. I had it. Thermalright products, tough hydro cooling, system power. Maybe it's here. Heat sink. Okay. We want the. There's so many nice ones. Digital Evo. There it is. Download. I want the hardware. Where's the support download? It's probably, I think the good thing is it's all in the same one. Okay. Okay, coming in to download the software. Hopefully when we get into this and then restart, we'll get back. There we go. Extract all, there we go. Yeah, I was looking in the wrong place. Yeah, I did find it, Cuban. We'll get there, Lemurs. We're basically finishing up getting all the software installed. So we'll know temps here pretty quick. I just got to get the digital temps, the temp thing going here. And then we'll reboot. I do need to run, and then we'll run the cooling wizard. We're getting there. Go to here and just make sure we got good. Let me download US Battle. So you can watch the video. Installation complete. Yay! Install. Close. Okay, here we go. Should start seeing temps there. There it is. Look at that. And then we'll just go to monochrome with white. Looks good, right? I think the other thing too. RFX. Okay, so there we go. There's our colors. I'm going to reboot it real quick and then go from there. I'm going to go, can you go off the main page for a second? Go to just capture and then show them stuff. Yeah, we're sorry that the one thing is being weird. All right, let's reboot real quick and see if hopefully this fixes our RAM problem. And there's our clean system. We just have one little kind of stick of RAM, but yeah, temps seem like they're good. A very clean looking build, I will say. Yeah, both modules are lit. They're just not, one's not going white. One's just stuck in RGB, which we've seen this before. Yep, stained green. Yeah, it looks like they're...
It's weird because when it started out, it was doing full rainbow.
Yeah, something's... Yeah, I don't know if it's... Yeah, no idea. What? Hold on, don't show the screen yet. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do our cooling test real quick and do our peel. This happens from time to time, I've seen this. There we go. Do a little pull here. Boom, look at that. That is a beautiful system. That is so quiet. Okay, so now we're gonna run is the cooling wizard real quick on it. Yeah, I think all in all, really happy with this. Okay, running our auto tuning real quick and then we'll run our temps. Even the fans, like when they're running under load, they're quiet. What's a dirty build? I don't even know, Braxel. You're a wizard, Robey. Did you know that New Zealand is the biggest supplier of ram and goats? I did not. I did not know that. Didn't know they were big into ram and goats. Are you mean ram as in like rams? Like DRAM? Because I think DRAM has all come, aren't all the factories in like Singapore and stuff like that? I've heard that they ram as in sheep. I've heard that they have, like, I heard that their sheep to human ratio is pretty crazy. When they weren't good enough for A, B, or C. I like it. I like that. Hey, Asus is here. Asus is chilling in YouTube, and Fractal's chilling in Twitch. Use that ProArt B650E in this B650 Creator. Asus. I thought I found out I've never used this board before, but it came out great. Oh, okay. So this is the Asus Azoth. ROG Azoth with, I think this is the chair. Oh, you broke again. Dude, what is, yeah, we need to switch that cable. Hold on, one sec, guys.
Brutal.
Yeah, I think this cable is like going. Yeah, it's like a skinny old, yeah, okay. So this is the Azoth right here. And I believe this is the, I don't remember which switches these are, but dude, I love these switches. I think these are the, I have to look it up. I have to find it out, but I love this keyboard. And they have a number of options. This might be the Reds, but I'll find out for sure. But this keyboard is one of my favorite keyboards, and I have like 5 of them. And then I use the Harpe Aus as well, so yeah. So those are great. And I wish, I don't know if there's a way. It doesn't say on the back. Let me take a picture and see if I can zoom in and figure out if it shows me which switches these are. but I really like the switches on this. It does not say which switches. And I bought every type of them and every switch. Let me see if I can look up M701 and maybe it'll tell me which one it is. I'm trying to see. Oh, these are NX Snow switches. These are the NX Snow, which is what I thought I'd wear. And I really, these are the ones that I like the most. So I was just confirming that's what I got. It's the Snow switches. The NX Snows. All right, let's go ahead and, yeah, it's the linear Snow. There's Asus answering right there. So there you go. Azoth, the RG Azoth with the Snow switches. Okay, so we got our tuning done, and then let's go ahead and check our temps. And then we'll throw airflow, and then we'll start watching the show. Mr. Modad, that's them. And can we get her a link can we get him a link to that? Yeah, we have a lot of new keyboards. We have a lot of new Mobos popping over our way. I'm looking for a Cinebench. Yeah, when you know, you know. I will tell you that. And I was the same way when I tested this for the first time at Computex, and then I literally have so many of them. Okay, we're 60. Ooh, that went way up, but it started cooling down. 92. Now I turned off the, oh, there it is. It's capping. And this is that setting I was telling you about. So it's sitting at 80 now, and this should be at 25,000, yeah, 22,000. So the jump, so it's under control now. It's sitting at 80 now, 80, 90. So it's just it needed to ramp up. So again, I have this set for productivity, guys, not for just gaming. So that's what you're seeing here. That's why the temps are warmer. This is where the setting does, it actually changes this. So you can actually see now this temp is going down. So it's coming down, which is great. So you could run this absolutely fine and it'll stay at 89, 90 the entire time. You just might see a little bit at the beginning and then it pops back down. Yeah, look at that. See, and then it stays nice and cool from there. And it's sitting at 88.1 and it's still pulling all of the wattage and all that sort of stuff. So it's like I said, this is set. This is without that BIOS setting. So this is actually super good, and it's totally fine. And it'll stay this way. We'll come back and look at it here in a couple minutes. Let's show you airflow though. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna see the fans, and they're all gonna feed this air cooler, which will be nice and still get out there. There it is, feeding right to the air cooler. And then you got some airflow still even below. Look at that, just coming right through the whole case. So you don't even need, we're not pulling air through that GPU. There's plenty of air getting to that air cooler and then still finding its way out either up or below. So it's getting plenty of direct airflow, which is, check that out, that's so good. I love how much air is getting directly thrown into the fans, which is awesome. So these fans are doing such a good job and they're so quiet. So there you go, guys. There it is right there. You can see now, even when we go back to the temps though, on here you're looking at 78 here, And then even if you look at it now, still running, sitting at 88, 89, 88, 89, no problem. So it just had to ramp up, and then it held it under control. Yeah, which is something else you can do. Asus is absolutely right. There is some stuff in the UEFI where you can basically set some temps, which I have done, especially on SFF builds, where I'll just set the SFF, I'll set a temp to 70, 80, or 90 degrees, so that way it never will actually hit that max. Yeah. Yeah, they're great. And again, you don't have to, there's less points of failure on this build, all that sort of stuff. And I have to say, dude, this whole build looks so clean. I love the ProArt Mobos, dude. This is a clean build. So anyway, guys, we're gonna say goodbye to Brian. Everybody say bye, Brian.
Good show, everybody. Thanks
And
for hanging out.
let's see what's going on with Diablo, guys. Now it's time to watch some Diablo stuff, and then we'll go from there. I downloaded BattleNet. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna stop the music. I'm going to hide me. And so we can watch this video, because I'm so excited. Make sure audio's good.
I don't think I have any more B-roll.
We have to shoot the short.
Okay.
Yeah, that has to get done today. If you want to just get that set up downstairs. It's vertical. "30 years of Diablo, guys." I'm gonna put me somewhere else.
Welcome to the Diablo Spotlight. This year, we'll be hitting an incredible milestone, 30 years of Diablo. Over 3 decades, we've experienced 5 different Diablo titles, each its own expression of sanctuary.
Whoa.
In technology and the action RPG genre. Our latest installment, Diablo 4, recently revealed its next chapter, Lord of Hatred. The grand face-off with Mephisto is coming.
I'll fix it.
Prepare for the reckoning, because this is a battle you do not want to miss.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix the audio real quick, guys. Okay, here we go. That should be fine.
Diablo Immortal is also heating up. The First and Last King brought us major updates to the storyline, the full release of the new Charval Wilds, and new Heliquary bosses. The Immortal team will be joining us today to share more about what's coming up this year. Then there's Diablo 2. This game means so much to me. Diablo 2 Resurrected was the first game that I worked on right here at Blizzard. The original game is what got many of us into the ARPG space and still stands today as the pinnacle experience for those of us who love the genre. If you're here for Resurrected, hold on to your health potions, folks. Topping it all off, this is a BlizzCon year. Today's Spotlight kicks off Diablo's road to BlizzCon 2026, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Yeah, I hear the cracking. There's nothing I can do about it, guys.
To start this 30th anniversary celebration, we have a very special, very dark surprise.
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul? should a king tell us how to fight? The church. They uphold the light while we die.
I don't think we need
shadows.
E3.
I denounce the light. I now seek power in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
I am a heretic. I break the bones of the damned, build altars of blood to call the darkness.
I have walked amongst demons, found strength in shadow, kinship.
I'm so
in
excited about this,
madness.
guys.
Damn the light. I will suffer my own path. I will learn the foul ways of a forbidden tongue. To bind them as a tool of my vengeance.
Oh, so is this the new class?
Brand us traitor, outlaw, warlock.
Let them hang us for what we've done.
But when darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
Oh, wow, it is the Warlock. Okay. So it's the Warlock class, Reign of the Warlock. So this is the new class. I mean, it's crazy because it like comes out in like freaking no time. It comes out mid-March.
I get chills every time I see that, and the team has been all in bringing this to life.
Absolutely. The amount of effort and passion poured into this update has been a true labor of love.
That takes me back to when you and I first started
Yeah, I
working
knew
together
Araxis,
on
but I was
Diablo
excited
2
to see this.
Resurrected, and I got to see firsthand how deeply you and the team care about this game and the community.
It's amazing to see how far we've come, and that this community is still here, still active, and still loving the game. With that, we're so excited to announce Reign of the Warlock, a brand new major update for Diablo 2 Resurrected. This is the first time in 25 years that Diablo 2
Is
is
this guy from
receiving a
Boston?
new
He sounds like
playable
he's from
class.
Boston.
I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager. I still haven't put this game down decades later. To bring the Warlock to life in Diablo 2 Resurrected,
Well, they have it'll be in Diablo 2 as well as Diablo 4.
and Diablo Immortal is a massive dream come true.
So the fact it'll be in all
Being able to
four.
provide even more for the Diablo 2 community is very special to us.
Diablo 2 has an incredible legacy, and with Reign of the Warlock, Resurrected is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable. For years, the Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice, bringing their dark craft to the battlefield. When it comes to gameplay, the Warlock dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming them when it suits him. First, summoning. Warlocks can summon 3 distinct demons: the Goatman, the Tainted, and the Defiler. Each is a different tool in the Warlock's arsenal. But the summoning is just the beginning. The depth lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game. Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique
I like
abilities.
it. It's wicked good.
You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the Warlock. You can also make the choice to consume the demon. Remove the demon from play and literally absorb their essence. This grants the Warlock temporary buffs and traits that can vary between what demon you consume. No matter what demon you draw in, you'll gain increased life and movement speed.
Can you
Some may
absorb?
grant plus to all skills.
Can
some
you
may even grant
absorb
auras.
Diablo or
And that's
Mephisto?
just the beginning. Between summoning, binding, and consuming, we're talking hundreds of combinations. And the best part is you can mix and match. Bind a demon for its aura, then absorb another for its resistances before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic. Outside of mastering demonology, the Warlock can also be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic, hellfire, and destruction.
We're thrilled to introduce a bold new way for players to embody the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism
All
with
good,
raw
Turdog.
power. In close quarters combat, the Warlock manipulates weapons with his mind, levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick of his wrist. Our Warlock class is a challenge, a puzzle, and a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
But Reign of the Warlock isn't just about the new class. The team has also been dropping
Oh, look,
evolutions
Diablo
in
Immortal's
gameplay
up next.
as well as some quality of life updates.
Zombie, they
Let's
didn't make
start
it.
with one of
This
our
is a new
favorite
class, right? It
playgrounds,
wasn't in the
Terror
OG.
Zones. In Reign of the Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle.
Or can't they switch between
You have
old
the
and
ability
new looking
to earn
graphics go?
consumables and choose which act becomes terrorized. While an act is terrorized, every zone within it becomes supercharged, offering an elevated difficulty and greater rewards. This puts you back in the driver's seat when reaching the highest levels in the game. And the consumables required to activate them are fully tradable with other players.
In Hell difficulty, you'll encounter something new, Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey, and each one becomes exponentially more dangerous the next time it finds you in a game. Conquer a terrorized act boss, and you'll have a chance to uncover statues that reference something familiar, but in a new way. Combine all 5 statues in the Heraldric Cube to unlock a brand new pinnacle boss encounter against the Colossal Ancients.
That looks painful.
Colossal Ancients are a big deal. These battles are tough and designed to push your skills and builds to the next level. We put you in control, letting you choose how and where you want to play, with a truly legendary goal to chase. Colossal Ancients are built as a next evolution of a feature that Diablo 2
They
players
still have the Treasure
already
Goblin,
love.
yeah.
They keep the spirit of the classic experience intact while layering in more control, more challenge, and more reward.
Reign of the Warlock also contains many quality of life features you've been asking for. Let's start with loot filters.
Let's start.
These are built directly into the game. No external mods, no third-party tools. You can create your own, share them with friends, or grab community presets like Start a Warlock and plug them right in. It's simple, flexible, and totally community-driven.
Then there's advanced stash tabs. We've added more of them, and for the first time ever, items in your stash can be stacked. No more juggling 99 gems across 4 pages. You'll find dedicated tabs for materials, gems, and runes. It's cleaner, faster, and way less tedious.
Finally, the Chronicle. Players have been tracking their collections in spreadsheets
Dorian
and
seems pretty
third-party
happy about
websites
that.
for years. Now, we've brought that experience in-game. The Chronicle lets you track every item you've ever collected. Uniques, sets, rune words, all in a freshly designed UI that even tells you when and where you found it.
He sounds like he's from Boston.
Most importantly,
But he could
you'll
be New
unlock
York.
rewards you can
I mean, it
show
could
off
be
to your
Long Island.
friends. We also wanted to honor the way people have played Diablo 2 for decades. Whether you prefer Diablo 2 Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected, you can. Reign of the Warlock lives in the same client, with your existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been grinding in Resurrected, carry it into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always go forward on your terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium, BT, and Kano have been deep in the dungeons with us, playtesting, theory crafting, and giving feedback on everything from class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary, this is your moment. Come celebrate with us. Reign of the Warlock brings brand new ways to play for everyone, and we can't wait to see more sunrises with this community now and for the years to come. But we've been saving the best for last.
Oh, there's more.
Reign of the Warlock will be live today.
Oh, never mind. That's not the best. We already knew that.
This is all hell could marshal forth. Let us begin.
I mean, it looks cool.
These creatures of darkness shall yield to me, or perish.
So funny looking. It looks really good. Yeah, the DLC for the DLC for Diablo 4 comes out in March. March is just going to be a crazy, busy, crazy game. Oh, you get a decor item. Okay, well, I got to buy it now because I got to get the decor
Dive
item
into
for WoW.
Diablo 2 Resurrected right now on Battle.net, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Plus, with your purchase of Reign of the Warlock, unlock some exclusive cosmetics for Diablo 4 and World of Warcraft to show off your dark allegiance across realms. So get in the fight and stop bending demons to your will.
So there you have it. We've kicked off the 30th anniversary with a huge update to Diablo 2 Resurrected. But the celebration doesn't stop there. Starting today, you can enter our Voice the Warlock contest on Instagram. It'll be judged by the Warlock himself, Rahul Kohli. If you want to join, tag @PlayDiablo and add hashtag
Those wings do look awesome.
VoiceTheWarlock for a chance for you and a friend to win a trip to London for Diablo's Infernal Symphony on June 6th, 2026. Official contest details are available
What's the
on our
Infernal
blog.
thing?
Next up for our 30th anniversary
Nice, I like that,
celebration,
Landsworth.
let's turn our attention to Diablo Immortal, a perfect bridge connecting the legendary tales of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3.
Is it now? Is it really? Man, I've never played this game.
Diablo Immortal is 3 years into its legendary journey. It's been incredible to see millions of players carve their path through
We got the
Sanctuary,
associate art director
somehow,
and a
the
senior
demons
narrative
haven't learned
designer.
their lesson.
Not for lack of trying on our end. You all have been relentless.
And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome.
Diablo Immortal was created to bring that classic Diablo dungeon delving, loot chasing magic to the small screen. And for many of us on the
KOTOR
development
is a
team,
very different company.
It's a love letter to the moment we first stepped into Sanctuary.
I remember my first step vividly. My brother was actually the one who introduced me to the game. He told me it's a really, really fun game, but it might just be a little too scary for 13-year-old me. I spent a couple of months sitting on the sidelines, watching my brother brave the horrors I couldn't face quite yet. Today, I am pleased to say I overcame my fear and fell in love with Sanctuary. And my brother, he now works in finance. I am so proud to be part of the Immortal team, which is why I'm happy to kick off our anniversary celebration by announcing the arrival of our very own Warlock.
Wow, she
After
looks
the
kind of
events
crazy.
of Diablo 2, the rediscovery of Vizdurai magic has spread. Our Warlock is even more reckless with this dark power than her predecessors. She's here to save the world, but she's going to do it her way, wielding the tools of hell to push back Sanctuary's demons. In her eyes, anyone who refuses to fight fire with fire is simply naive. She's not hiding her powers away. She's daring you to challenge her.
She seems kind of. She seems like kind of crazy.
Hovering on that very thin line between hero and villain. When it comes to power, the Warlock practices the ancient art of the Vizdurai.
Oh, it comes in
so
April?
dark, it was buried beneath
Oh, so it's a
Sanctuary
Y.
long
Okay.
ago. In Immortal, that legacy lives on. She can open
Oh, that's good,
portals
it's
to
April.
hell, summon demonic
I thought it was
weapons
March.
from the Hellforge, and of course, command demons. At the heart of her arsenal is the Soul Gorger, a beast powered by devouring other demons and absorbing their traits. We've designed a monstrous maw that stretches from its mouth
That's crazy,
all
dude.
the way to its stomach. So when it consumes, it's a full body transformation. And her mastery of brutal powers doesn't just stop there. In her main hand, it's a demon head, not just a scalp, a literal freaking demon skull. In her offhand, a sacrificial blade. These unique weapons fuel multiple skills, spewing fire, slashing holes in reality, and summoning and chaining demons.
Alongside the Warlock, we're also releasing a dedicated origin quest.
Oh,
A
you
little
played it, RT
appetizer
Final
that
Boss?
explores her backstory. It's a journey into the
Legally
shadows
distinct
and a chance to
Keyblade. I
understand
like that,
what
Zero.
drives our new class. We'll have more updates as development continues.
Now let's talk about a Warlock-centric location. Loot Golem is back, and grimmer than ever before. We've honored the legacy of Diablo 2 Resurrected by preserving key landmarks, the gates, the central plaza, and the architecture that defined the city for a generation of players. But because this is Diablo, its beauty and history have now been desecrated by a demonic occupation. We've also expanded and split the city into two districts, the Common Ward and the High Ward. The Common Ward is chaos incarnate. Graffiti of blood, hanging bodies, and corruption seeping through the sewers. It's a bustling town where you meet a motley crew of artisans. Elzix, Farah, Drognin, Mesheath, Atma, and many others.
By contrast, the High Ward is eerie in its elegance. The buildings are refined, but darkness has soaked into their stones. To move Loot Golane's architecture forward in time, we took inspiration from real-world Moroccan cities with vibrant patterns and rich textures in every corner. They create a stark contrast with the layers of violence and decay that define everything in Sanctuary. And beneath Loot Golane, in its dungeons, you'll find carvings of Vizdurai runes, remnants of the ancient summoners who practiced their dangerous arts here in secret.
The Warlock story is literally carved into the undercity
Oh, I understand, Zero.
of Loot
Yeah, they
Golem.
are making a new
The
StarCraft
more you
game, but it's like a
explore,
ways out.
The more you'll uncover the truth.
I
about
love
a
the RTS
dangerous
Zero at
power
StarCraft, though.
That's only as good as its wielder. A legacy of mastering dark forces and sometimes being mastered by them.
We're nearly ready to put the Warlock into your hands. The class is scheduled to arrive this June. In addition to the Warlock, we've got other world-shaping stories coming to Immortal this year, and they begin with our next big bad. We're witnessing the triumphant return of the Maiden of Anguish, the Demon Queen Andariel. In
Wow.
Immortal's story, Andariel is 10 steps
She does
ahead
not
of
look
us.
happy.
She's conquered Loot Golane and sent her barges sweeping across Sanctuary, abducting people to drink
I
in
can
the
fix her?
anguish of an entire world. For what purpose? You'll have to play to find out. With Andariel, we're emphasizing the horror of fighting a being that wants you to drown in your own torment. Not just the scary things you
Drown
see,
in your own
but the
torment. How
ones
do you like the
feel
way
in
that
your
sounds?
gut. Everywhere that Andariel touches becomes claustrophobic and harrowing.
To make Andariel's anguish-inducing design
I wonder
instantly
what would happen to
recognizable,
Raxnus.
we've refreshed her classic look. She's domineering, equal parts regal, and sadistic. And she
Equal
hasn't
parts
forgotten how
regal?
things
What
ended for her
equal? What
the
part of
last
that
time
is
she walked
regal?
Sanctuary. Now, she's driven by nothing less than a desire for dark godhood, to stand supreme among her brothers with a new approach to the eternal conflict.
Our story in Immortal's 4th year sends familiar places and people into an era unlike anything Sanctuary has yet seen.
We've got a packed year ahead, and our roadmap deepens the world
Oh,
of
look at all the
Diablo
stuff that's
Immortal
hidden.
even further. Beyond the Warlock and the expansion of Loot Golem, we'll be rolling out a new subzone each quarter, complete with wanted monsters and bounties. We're also adding a new Battleground event and continuing to improve the system, drawing upon your feedback. We'll be making updates to classic zone events, summoning new Hellcore bosses, adding new ambient quests, and improving the pity timer for legendary gem
I don't think
drops.
it's that
And we'll
toasty,
share more
Markov.
as we get closer.
This has been the format for their other
We want story and gameplay to move
state of
together,
games.
with each update pushing our boundaries and making Sanctuary feel more alive.
To celebrate today's spotlight, we've got a promo code available for all players. And whether you've been with us for a while or jumping in for the first time, join us on our Discord and be part of the conversation. This 4th year story in Diablo Immortal is a tentpole moment, scattered with heroes, villains, big piles of corpses, and let's be honest, even bigger piles of loot.
You know, much like Emil, playing Diablo at 13 haunted me. In a good way. It woke me up to the Gothic style that I still love so much today. It was fast-paced, transgressive. It had the best character progression of anything I'd ever played. Diablo was a revolution in the way I thought about RPGs. The beauty of Sanctuary is that it's hope tangled with terror at every turn. As designers, we're hungry to answer the big questions about this world. What kind of earth-shattering events lead to the era Deckard Cain called the end of days?
And what scars run so deep that people would rather barricade their doors than risk the world outside?
What demonic plots reshape Sanctuary and set up the age of Diablo 3? What ushers in the time of the Nephilim? We've barely scratched the surface.
Guys, they've
And
barely
there's so
scratched
much
the
more
surface.
on the horizon for Diablo Immortal, thanks to you. We want to give a massive thank you to all our players for sticking with us.
Thanks for
and helping
sticking
make
with them,
Sanctuary
guys.
What it is today.
All of you.
We're so happy that you're part of Diablo's 30-year legacy.
Now
That'd be
let's
pretty
turn
funny
our
if they
gaze
said that at the
toward
NRT
Diablo
final boss.
4. We're about to introduce the second new class in Lord of Hatred, dig into brand new features, and talk about big updates coming to endgame and core systems. Let's get into it.
Yay, Diablo 4!
Diablo 4 has come a long way since launch. It's been amazing to see this game grow into something bigger, sharper, and more ambitious than
Zaven?
ever. And honestly,
Haro
Zaven, one of my
Tunani?
favorite things
Okay.
is to see players push every system we build to its limits.
Yeah, our players don't sit on the sidelines. In fact, I'm sure they're all over the comments section right now, and we love it. It helps us understand not just what's working, but where we can evolve.
This expansion builds on everything we've learned so far. Class balance, endgame, core systems. This is our chance to take all of those core pillars and push them even further. So today,
Our guy Darby, he plays
we'll
it
be
all the
diving
time.
into
Like
new
this is like the
features,
game he
a new
spends the most
region,
time in. I
and a
would
new
be
endgame.
surprised if he. I don't.
First,
I
let's
don't
take
even
a
want
look
to
at a
know
new
how many hours he
class,
spent in this game.
the Warlock.
And I love Diablo 4.
Across the Diablo universe, we will
I
get
already
to
bought
watch
the
the
expansion.
Warlock evolve. In Diablo 2 Resurrected, they honed their earliest arcane powers. Then in Diablo Immortal, their journey takes a rebellious turn, embracing darker forces and forging their own path. Now in Diablo 4, the Warlock stands at the height of their strength, fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself. With metal chains, flames, and utter destruction. The Diablo 4 Warlock is like a heavy metal album cover come to life, fighting fire with fire. We have so much more to share about our Warlock, enough that we're dedicating a full developer update to Warlock on March 5th.
Okay, so we don't know enough of, we're not going to get a whole lot.
Their lore, gameplay, and more. For now, let's talk about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin, are central to the themes of Lord of Hatred.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin, experiencing their holy might firsthand. With the Paladin representing light and purity, Warlocks are their darker counterpart, anti-heroes harnessing the power of hell. This duality is central to the theme of Lord of Hatred. It's the eternal conflict between angels and demons, with humanity stuck in the center.
As you play through the campaign, prepare to be drawn into a tale where Mephisto's shadow looms even larger. It's an unfolding saga of hatred, treachery, and the search for salvation, building towards a reckoning that will leave a lasting mark on Sanctuary. The campaign unfolds in Lord of Hatred's new zone, Skavos.
Oh, that's cool. That looks pretty.
Skavos is a dangerous land, visually inspired by ancient Mediterranean landscapes. You'll explore rugged coastlines, mountainous highlands,
wow, that place looks
temples,
awesome,
and more monster variety than ever. Skavos is the birthplace of humanity, where Lilith and Inarius began it all. You'll see the Blessed Mother and the Heavenly Father carved into the marble structures of Themis, the capital city.
Themis is the bustling epicenter of Skavos. Marble walls, eerie elegance, vibrant patterns,
awesome,
and rich textures all blend to create a hauntingly beautiful landscape. There's a town square teeming with whispers of the Firstborn. You'll uncover secrets of the Ascari, the primevals, and the ancient wars that shaped the world.
Yeah, Zenu, I hear you.
It's a place where every corner tells a story. Plus, we built Themis to be the ideal endgame city, crafted to streamline your access to everything you want once the campaign is concluded.
While we keep the story under wraps for now, let's talk about Endgame in Lord of Hatred and one of its major new features, War Plans. War Plans give you more control and depth in how you experience the endgame. You create a playlist of up to 5 activities, drawing from endgame modes: the Pit, Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, Lair Bosses, and the Undercity. Pick what you want, pick your rewards, and jump in.
As you complete activities through War Plans, you'll earn progression towards a unique skill tree for each of these activities. These trees let you customize and modify how each activity plays. You can change the rewards, tweak the monster spawns.
I don't know enough about the game to be excited
from
or
one
not.
activity into another.
One of the best parts is how War Plans makes the endgame more accessible. If you're a new player or returning after a break, you can just pick your playlist and start playing, learning the systems as you go. But for veterans, there's a ton of meta progression and build diversity to explore. War Plans are really about letting you shape your own endgame experience. You decide what you want to focus on, what you want to avoid, and how you want to play.
And for those of you seeking an adrenaline rush, we're also introducing a hyper rare event called Echoing Hatred. If you're lucky enough to find a very rare Trace of Echoes golden ticket in a loot drop, you'll gain access to the Echoing Hatred event. There, you'll face infinite waves of enemies and escalating difficulty. Each run feels different, with randomized monsters that force you to adapt your build and tactics on the fly. The deeper you go, the more intense the encounters become. Each wave will test your mastery of the mechanics and resource management to the point where we might even throw multiple bosses at you at the same time.
Whoa.
The longer you last, the better the loot. And how long you last is completely up to your skill.
I know the entire team is excited for War Plans and Echoing Hatred.
I got a golden ticket.
This might be a good time to talk about the why.
After the campaign wraps up, that's when the real journey begins for a lot of our players. Endgame isn't just a bonus. It's what keeps you coming back to Sanctuary.
And it's more than just adding new events. We want these features to feel meaningful. Quality of life changes, like making activities more approachable or letting you customize how you play, make a huge difference.
There's nothing worse than feeling lost after the credits roll. With features like War Plans and rare events like Echoing Hatred, you get new goals and reasons to experiment even after returning from a break.
It's all about giving you control and variety. Endgame should be as interesting and rewarding as the story. That's why we're so focused on quality of life improvements and fresh features for everyone. Now, let's talk systems updates, which also feed into this philosophy. These updates will completely refresh how you build your power your way. Let's start with skill trees. We've seen the joke that they're more like skill twigs. That ends here. With the release of Lord of Hatred, every player will reap the benefits of a completely overhauled, massively expanded skill tree system. The changes are built to give you more customization than ever before, right from the moment you start
Will this
playing.
use more RAM?
No more waiting for random item drops or late game progression to really flesh out your build. Now you'll have meaningful choices and options in your skill tree from the moment you choose your first skills.
We're adding new customization options to every single skill across the entire tree. It isn't just a small tweak. It's a major disruption to the current class system.
Guys, it's
Our
majorly
goal is to make
disrupted.
theory crafting go much, much further.
It's
with
majorly
more complexity
disrupted,
than ever
guys.
before.
For instance, take the Sorcerer's iconic Hydra skill. Previously, you could only boost its burning damage or ramp up its
I use
critical
this all the
strike
time.
potential. With the revamped skill tree, you can fine-tune Hydra to your unique playstyle. Want your Hydras to attack faster or last longer? You can choose to have their attacks trigger explosions or continually burn everything in close proximity. You can even completely transform the skill, turning your Hydras into Frost Hydras to unlock new combos with all your other Frost abilities. The new options let you experiment with every possibility as you refine the build that's most fun for you.
And we're not leaving any class behind.
I love the story
Alongside
of
the
Diablo.
Paladin and the Warlock, every class will be getting these updates, and they will be available to all players, regardless of Lord of Hatred ownership. Each class will get more than 40 rework choices and over 80 additional options. Lord of Hatred owners are going to get even more, with over 20 additional transformative skill choices.
On top of the skill tree overhaul, we're adding a brand new itemization system, the Talisman, and with it comes the return of charms and sets. Here's how it works. Once you get your Talisman, charms will begin dropping in the game. For a charm to be active, it must be placed inside your Talisman. Charms can be of any rarity, but the set charms have the greatest potential.
Wow, that's
Equipping
cool.
multiple charms from the same set will unlock additional set bonuses.
Wow.
With the Talisman, charms, and sets, you can customize and fine-tune your characters like never before with the powers of the greatest Herodrum.
And speaking of Herodrum, Lord of Hatred comes
Nice,
with
I
the
like that
Herodrum
Dorian.
Cube, a legendary tool for a legendary way to craft. You'll combine rare materials, unlock additional properties, and forge items that fit your playstyle. The Herodrum Cube is the beginning of your chase for late-game greatness, opening up new opportunities to shape your journey and pursue those ultimate rewards. It's a heartfelt callback to the Cube in Diablo 2, now reimagined for Diablo 4's itemization. Next, loot filters. They've finally arrived. You've been asking for this since day one, and we've heard you. Whether you're chasing uniques or filtering out junk, loot filters give you the right amount of control over your journey. While we're so excited to finally be adding loot filters to the game, we are going to continue to listen to your feedback and stay committed to refining loot filters over time to make sure that it works for you.
This is shaping up to be quite a year for Diablo 4. Perfect timing for Diablo's 30th anniversary. I've been playing Diablo for as long as I've been gaming on PCs, starting with a burned copy of Diablo handed to me by a friend at school.
Dude, that guy's a fat
randomized
thief.
content blew my mind, and soon I was playing Diablo 2 online at PC cafes, eventually diving into modding and joining Blizzard. I've been a proud servant of hell ever since. We hope
I don't
this
know,
year's
Ursula.
expansion and all its new features spark
I
that
think if they
same
announce-
sense
I
of
think Diablo
discovery and
5 is
excitement
not even
you felt
being thought
when
about.
you first stepped into Sanctuary. Whether you're exploring Scovos or reaching your greatest potential within your class fantasy, or simply celebrating another milestone with the Diablo community, we're grateful to have you with us. Thank you for being a part of this adventure.
You're welcome.
When darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
You got it off Napster.
It is so cool to see the Warlock class rise across the Diablo universe. From the scholarly manipulator to the punk rock demon commander to the metal powerhouse.
Well, yeah,
This
I mean,
tells a
given
story
that Total War is
spans
doing with
generations,
Warhammer 40K.
illuminating the legacy of the Vajari and the strength of those bold enough to wield its forbidden power. You can dive into the origins of the Diablo Warlock and so much more right now in Reign of the Warlock.
I'm going to go buy
Live
Reign of the
today
Warlock.
in Diablo 2 Resurrected. We love bringing Sanctuary to life, and we're grateful that you could join us to help us kick off Diablo's 30th anniversary. On behalf of everyone here today and the Diablo team across the globe, thank you for being a part of this journey with us.
Well, it's not. No, it has nothing to do with that.
Are we good? All right. Oh my God, they're gonna freak out at BlizzCon when we announce it.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I'll buy it. Yeah, for sure. I like Diablo, and one of my good friends is one of the marketing leads on it. But it's one of those things, it's like, it's a different kind of game. And I probably had lower expectations of what Overwatch was gonna do than what I saw, because I know I like Diablo. So, for sure. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it there. That is it. I wanted to show you guys, we showed you thermals, we showed you the build. The build was amazing. So there it is, guys. Plus, we got to see Diablo 4 at the same time. So, just very, very excited. This was, I have to say, just an incredibly clean build. And then, guys, again, thank you so much for all the support on subs and everything else today. We got super close to breaking our record and all that sort of stuff as well. So, yeah, you're welcome. But excited to be here with you guys, and we just look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the game stream. It's currently scheduled for 10 a.m., but it might move into the afternoon and just go longer, so it might be a longer stream. That's going to be playing World of Warcraft midnight. And then we're back on Friday for another Fractal stream. We're going to be building inside of the Fractal Pop Air, doing a build on Intel Live Mod Workshop. That's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we're playing Overwatch, so that's going to be super cool as well. And then going from there. Indy's supposed to be, Indy's supposed to be on Tuesdays because that's patch day. But we couldn't do that because I had meetings. So Indy's on patch days, which is why we put Indy on that day. So World of Warcraft is on Thursdays typically, and it'll probably end up being a longer stream. So I didn't skip Tuesday. We had the game stream still happens on Tuesdays, guys. We don't move the days. And with everything coming up with midnight launch, which is going to be a lot of streaming, we're making sure that we're good and have everything done. You can hold me to Indy, and you can hold me to the other game too. It's still happening. So, and I want to play through it. But yeah, we're gonna Tuesday next week. It starts to settle down and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys tomorrow for game streaming. Have an absolutely amazing night, and looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.